What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This is Marketing with Dev. Make sure you guys give me a like, comment, subscribe, and smash those bell notifications so you can be notified when I drop new videos just like this one. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys the 6 basic motivations that get people to take action. And in this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys the 6 basic motivations behind human behavior. And you may be asking, why are you teaching us this? And this is a marketing channel. If you understand why people are motivated to take the actions that they take, you can now use those motivations in your own marketing material to get people to take the actions that you want them to take. And these 6 basic motivations are pretty much the reasons why anybody does anything, whether you want to admit it or not, or whether you're even conscious of it or not. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Motivation is love. So this is a pretty simple one, right? When people love someone or something, they're internally driven to do what they need to do. So think about how a parent may work a second or even a third job just to be able to provide a good life for their children. Because they love them, they do anything they can do to be able to protect them and help them have a better life, including losing a lot of sleep working 2 and 3 jobs. The second basic motivation is gain. So everybody always wants something, whether they're going to admit it to you or not. Everybody, everywhere, every last person has something they want because they want to gain something, whether that be more money or better health or a bigger home, whatever the case may be, they want something. And attacking this motivation is often a very, very good approach to take because, like I said, everybody wants something. So if they purchase your product or your service, what will they gain? How will their life get better? How does it benefit them and their family? This is what we need to focus on. So whether that be more money, a more lucrative business, a more fit body, more sound mental health, whatever the case may be, you want to make sure that you let them know very early and very often. Because if they don't feel like they'll gain from doing business with you, they won't. Number 3, duty. Another reason why people do a lot of the things they do is just because they're obligated to. So think of your job or chores that need to be done around the house. You may not want to clean your kitchen table, but if you don't clean it after a while, it's going to get disgusting and you might attract bugs, right? So it's your duty to keep your house clean if you want to avoid bugs, or it's your duty to go to your job if you want to get a paycheck every week or every other week, right? And we can even go a bit deeper there because you might say, well, you don't have to go to work, but if you don't go to work, how are the bills going to get paid? How are your children going to eat? How are they going to get clothes, etc., etc.? Number 4, pride. Pride is one of the biggest reasons why people do what they do. And pride can be both good and bad depending on the situation. So think about the person who goes into more debt to purchase the higher end car when they really know in their heart of hearts that they can't afford it and they should probably purchase the lower end car. But their pride motivates them to still purchase the higher end car so they can be held in higher regard by their peers. And when people act out of pride, a lot of times they don't even necessarily understand why they're doing it because they're both cars, right? A higher end car and a lower end car, they both get you from point A to point B, but people will look at you a lot differently if you pull up in a Maybach than if you pull up in a Honda, right? A Maybach is a very exclusive car, and if you have one, you probably have a lot of money, and the Honda is just a basic, normal car. And a lot of times it's subconscious, and you don't even realize it's happening. I don't think most people walk into the dealership and say, I want this car because I want people to look at me in a certain way. But, like I said, a car gets you from point A to point B. Both cars do the same thing. So what is the only difference? It's the status that a certain car will provide for you in the eyes of other people. Number 5, self-indulgence. People care about themselves. So if you can provide something to the marketplace that people really enjoy, then the odds are they will probably self-indulge on it. Think about over-ordering food at the restaurant because you saw a bunch of things that looked good on the menu. And you probably knew that you wouldn't be able to eat all of it, but in the moment, your self-indulgence made you order it anyway. Or think about going on a super expensive shopping spree when your closet at home is already filled. It's that self-indulgence that will make that person say, oh, I can make some space. Number 6, self-preservation. This is rule number 1 that is hardwired into the brain of every single human being. People will do what they need to do to save themselves or to get themselves out of harm's way or a bad situation. So let's think about someone who's a pacifist, right? Or somebody who just really doesn't like violence. But if their life or the lives of their family members were threatened, I'm pretty sure that they would do what they had to do, right? And that is because of self-preservation. Self-preservation will make people do things that they normally wouldn't do, because at the end of the day, we're all hardwired to survive as human beings. So understanding why people take actions makes it so much easier for us to create marketing material and ads and stuff like that that actually convert into more sales, right? But none of this is going to help you if you don't actually implement this. So when you're writing your next email or your next social media caption or your next post for social media, I want you to use at least one of these 6 basic human motivations and try to use those angles, right? It will help you a lot. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe on this video, and make sure you hit those bell notifications so when I drop new fire videos like this one, you will be the first to know. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.